Hi there, welcome to Practical Piano. My name is Tia. I've been playing for 20 years and teaching for 10, and this video is a practice session. So in practice sessions, I practice piano, and whenever I think about advice that would help you as a pianist improve your own practice, I stop and share that advice with you. The reason it's important not just to get better at piano, but to get better at practicing piano is because the better your practice gets, the more progress you'll make in piano over time with less energy. That way you can maximize the time that you have. All right, we're gonna do a warm-up, not a very long one. We'll do all of my scales that are separated by a third, so that'll be G flat major. Oops, wrong fingering. So when you're doing a scale, one of the most important things to watch out for is consistent fingering. Whichever fingers you use in that scale, always try and use them in the same order, on the same notes. Again. Okay, G flat major is pretty good. G major. Let's go again. A flat major. If I said A major, that's not correct. This is A flat major. One more time. Start a bit lower. I started 4 apart instead of 3 apart. Let's try that again. Now most of this scale is good except for that part where I have to turn around at the end. So let's start near the end. And let's play again. Good. So with anything in piano, if you're mostly good at the majority of the thing that you're practicing, but there's one part that you're not so good at, what you want to do is start as close to that part as possible and end close to that part, and just practice the part that you're not excelling at so that you can bring it up to speed with the rest of your song so that it's just as good as the rest. If the whole thing is good, don't practice the whole thing to fix that one part. Just take that one part, practice that, and then the whole thing will be fixed. I'm feeling like I have a lot to give today, so we're going to do a hard song. This is Grande Valse Brilliante by Chopin. I've been linking the music for all of the songs I'm playing down in the description, and I'm sharing royalty-free links that are on a site called IMSLP, which is a great place to go if you're looking for copyright-free music. And the reason it's copyright-free is because these songs are out of date, the copyright has expired on them. With most of the songs you'll be playing in level 9 or level 10, almost all of that music is going to be out of copyright, and you'll be able to find it on royalty-free sites and archives. Now, if you want the books themselves, you can check out the links that I put in the description. They're Amazon affiliate links, so if you buy anything through those, I'll earn a small commission. But I would recommend, if you're doing a level 9 or 10, see if you can find good copies of the music from sites like IMSLP. All right, Grande Valse. This is quite challenging, these chords. Oops, this one. Yeah. Okay, let's play these two chord sections a few times because they are the part that I need to work on. What did I do wrong here? The F is not sharp. I've been playing too loud. Okay, you might notice a difference in volume overall. I keep having to, because this piano is so loud, it makes a buzzing noise in the audio over my microphone, so I have to turn the piano down. So, I apologize for the quality up till now, but it should be better now. Oh, that went quite well. Let's do it again. Whoops. This is nice. So, if you're very patient with yourself and you play your difficult sections over and over again, like I was saying earlier, and you just work on those, you don't work on the whole thing. Play them 5 to 10 times per practice and then move on. And eventually, like happened today, it'll just come together. It won't be perfect the first few times that you repeat it and that you drill down on that section. But after you do it enough times, it will eventually click. There we go. So that other section clicked. Now I'm going to focus on this one because it needs more work than the other one, because the other one's fine now. G's are not flat. Okay. Good. D flat. There we go. Now you might be under the impression that you have to remember everything that's in your key signature all the time or you're not a good pianist, and that's just not true. So it's going to take time for you to remember which things are sharp and which things are flat in each song. And when you switch songs, generally you're going to be in a different key, so you're going to have different sharps and flats. And it's okay that it takes a few moments for your brain to catch up to that change, and it's okay that you make mistakes. The thing to listen for, so that you know you're playing the right sharps and flats, is if something sounds wrong, then you should double check it. And the first thing you should check are, am I missing any sharps or flats? And then if you're not, you might be playing a wrong note, or if you've double checked everything and it's right, then it's just an unpleasant sound. But I want to address this having to remember the key signature in particular, because this is something that I actually ran into with a teacher who wasn't a good fit for me. Is I was having troubles remembering the sharps and flats in a particular song, not even in the whole song, just in one part. And so I wrote them in onto the keys that they belonged to. And as I was writing, she was like, "Are you done yet?" And it was very aggressive, and you shouldn't have to write that, basically was the tone that was used. And if you need to write in your sharps and flats, then write them in, because it's better to write them in and then play them correctly and train yourself how to play them correctly, and then you'll get this area of the song correct, and you'll have trained that into yourself so that you can play it correctly, rather than always missing the sharp and then training yourself to not play the sharp and then correct it. So it's better whenever you need to write something into your music, go for it. And you're not at fault for not remembering all of the keys and all of the sharps and flats in the key that you're in, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 3, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 key signatures, which makes up 45 keys, because you have the major key, and then you have minor harmonic and melodic. I don't think anybody is expected to remember 45 different sequences of sharps and flats all at once when they're playing a song. So this song I have has 4 flats. This other song I have, Rialto Ripples, has no sharps and flats in the key signature, and it has tons of sharps written right into it. This other song has 2 sharps, plus accidentals. And then this other song has no sharps and flats, but it has them in accidentals, so it's written in. It's going to take me a while to remember which sharps and flats belong in which song, and that's okay. And it's okay if it takes you a while. And it's okay if you need to write them in as a reminder. Oh yeah, there are A flats in this song, and I normally don't play A flats. Write it in. If you're not used to playing A flat, write it in. Okay, let's move on, because I'm going on and on. Let's play this section again, and then we'll move on from the section. Oops. Nope, the C's are not sharp. Then we have D flats. Then we'll go again. B flat, try again. That's right. And one more. There we go. So it's not perfect, but I've put the practice in on that section, and we're moving on. that right? That is a B and a D and a G. That's right. Whoopsies. Where am I? There we go. So some days you're going to be able to focus and keep track of where you are better than other days. And when you find that you can't keep track of where you are, you just slow down, stop if you need to, and find your place. It's okay to lose where you are, but take the time to find it. I think I didn't start low enough, high enough. Yeah, this is the E flat. This is the one I need. Now there's the other thing. If I didn't stop and slow down and figure out where I was, I wouldn't have realized that I was starting in the wrong place. So also, by slowing down and taking your time, give yourself space to focus. You'll find out if you're making any mistakes. I have enough time for one more repeat, so that's what we're going to do from this area. That's a B flat, D flat, D flat, There we go. Good. Now, I can play this faster than I just played it. But if I did that, I would make a lot of mistakes and it wouldn't be beneficial to my practice. So that's why it's helpful to slow down. And slowing down intentionally when you play piano is going to be one of the most useful things that you can do when you're working on new spots, when you're working on places where you need to fix mistakes, and just in general. It's always good, even if you have a song up to speed, sometimes do a very, very, very slow practice because it will bring your focus back onto your piece and you'll have to think about it and chew it again, and you might find it throws off your fast playing for a little bit, but it will improve the quality of your playing over time because you'll be thinking more about what you're doing. And every time that you can think about what you're doing, you can put that information in, you're going to help yourself learn better over the long run. All right, thank you for joining me for this practice session. I hope you found it useful. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you know anyone else who would also find it useful or enjoy it, please share it with them. If you have any questions or you want to tell me how your practice is going, leave a comment, and if you would like more, subscribe. Bye.